What's that? Another weekend vlog from yours truly? Let's get it started. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Hey guys, what is up? It is Friday the 18th and it's like 12:18. So I'm on my lunch at work. Thought I'd pop in, say hello, set you up for this weekend vlog and let you know what to expect. I'm not actually getting a lot of work done on my lunch because I had to take the dogs out and I had to do some other things. I might maybe get 5 minutes of work in, but I wanted to go ahead and start the vlog. So what are my plans for this weekend? I'm glad you asked. As you guys know, I have been on a journey these last few months of learning more writing craft because I have a book that I've been working on since 2018, Beware of Monsters, that I do have a complete draft, y'all, okay? I do have a complete draft. And then I have a half of a revision of that draft, but I was really getting stuck and like didn't know how to fix the things that needed to be fixed, and really just kind of drug my feet trying to figure it out for months until I was like, yo, I need to be a better writer, I think. And that's when I went on this journey to learn more craft so that I can properly fix that book to be what it is I have in my mind. So that brings me to now where I am getting toward the tail end of my 2020 craft learning journey so that I feel better prepared for the rewrite slash revision, because I'm going to use a lot of the same stuff, but it's also going to be like a rewrite. Like I'm starting fresh, taking some of that stuff and rewriting it. So my rewrite, I'll just call it my rewrite. So that's what this craft stuff has been, so that I can rewrite this freaking book and make it better, because quite frankly, I sucked before at, you know, plotting, pacing, insert lots of other craft things here. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. So where am I at on that journey? Well, as you guys, if you watched my vlog last weekend, which if you haven't, when you're done with this one, go watch it. You're missing out on so much enjoyment. I promise I was an English teacher, okay? Ugh, anyway, so if you watch that vlog, you'll know that I finished all the books that I plan to read, the craft books that I plan to read for this year. Technically, there's one other one. It's not really a craft book. It's that book that Liselle recommended that helps you like write faster. But I'm going to read that when I actually start getting to the rewrite. And that's not really craft, but really just technique on how to get like the words through quicker. So I will be looking at that when the time comes. But in terms of craft learning, I am done with books, but I did still want to finish at least 2 masterclasses. So that is what I am currently working on now to finish up, that I would like to get done in September. The clock is ticking on that, so I really need to get it going. I'm about halfway through the Neil Gaiman one, and I will be finishing that up hopefully maybe not this weekend, but maybe by the end of next week. We'll see. And then I'll do the Margaret Atwood. And then I'll be all crafted out for the year. And then I won't read my next one until, well, probably at the end of the year for our January. Anyway, so, but this weekend, I don't just want to work on the masterclasses. Just cause like, yeah, you know, I just feel like I need to start like, you know, moving in the direction of getting things done. So as I have teased on here for, I don't know, ever, I'm creating based on the craft stuff that I've learned. I'm going to take my favorite craft books and I'm going to create the ultimate guide to plotting and outlining books for myself for the future. And the idea is I'm going to pull all the stuff that I want from those books, create worksheets and scene cards and checklists and, you know, prompts and all that stuff, all the pre-writing, outlining, plotting materials that I would like to complete prior to writing any book moving forward, including my rewrite. So I'm going to start working on that this weekend as well. So I think I'm going to call it my outlining template binder, or in other words, my OTB. So from now on, when you hear me refer to the OTB, that's what I'm talking about. It's essentially, my thought is it will have, like I said, templates, scene cards to fill out, checklists, notes, and whatever about every section, every little thing that I think will help me. And every time I write a new book, I will print out those pages, put it into a new binder, and then fill out the stuff in that binder for the book that I'm working. So the idea is that I'll have like a shelf, a cute little shelf, this is in my mind, of all these different binders, of all the outlining materials for each book that I write. Yeah, that sounds fun to me. So I'm a nerd and a academic, so I like learning, organizing, note-taking. I'm a nerd, okay? So, I'm also talking too fast and it's making me cough. Thanks, allergies. Anyway, so that is what I'm gonna start working on this weekend, because that's gonna take like a lot of like, that's like a lot of grunt work, because part of that's gonna go into Preptober, but also Preptober is going to be filling out the template for this book and working on that, like pre-writing and all that blah, blah, blah stuff. Planning every scene. So I just want to get going on that. Like I just keep thinking about it, and I just need to get going on it. So this weekend I'm gonna oscillate when I'm working on stuff between the masterclass and then starting that binder. So the way to start that binder is start making the sheets. So I'm basically, I don't know, do you care about the in and outs of how I'm gonna do this? I mean, maybe you do, because maybe someday you'll want to do something similar. But basically what I'm gonna do is pull all the books that I plan to pull from, and then I'm gonna go, this is how I used to work in academia too. It's, I don't know if this works for everyone, but I'm gonna go one book at a time and just type out all the things from that book. So I've outlined it, I've put little things in, and then once I get all the stuff into documents, then I can just work from the computer and start making the sheets and the templates and the checklists and the things like that. So that's how I used to work when I used to write really long papers, because oh my gosh, you guys, in grad school, if you've been in grad school, you know. If you know, you know, okay? Like my master's thesis was over 100 pages long, and it was on a book, you know, that was not that long of a book. Maybe like a 180 page book. So, and when I was working on my dissertation, I had to do a lot of pre-work for that. I wrote tons and tons of lengthy papers. And so what I would do in terms of my research is I would take all the sources, both the primary text, meaning the book or piece of media that I was talking about, as well as the secondary or the the research, the sources that I wanted to use, the theory and etc. And I would just pull out all of the quotes and the paraphrases and all the things that I wanted to use and throw them into a document. And then from there, I could just write within it, and then I'm not looking at a book, looking at the computer, looking at the book, looking at a computer, right? So that's the plan for this weekend, is to start getting all the stuff from the books onto the computer. So yeah, I'm awfully like energetic right now. I mean, I just had my regular 1 cup of coffee. I have been taking vitamin D every day now for like maybe a week. I'm telling you guys, my brother, Jason, shout out to Jason if you're actually watching this. Jason doesn't usually watch my writing videos, but whatever. He does watch my toy videos. Anyway, so my brother Jason said that he was struggling like with quarantine and like being in the house all the time, that he was feeling very sluggish and taking a lot of naps and stuff. So he started taking vitamin D, and that it helped him. So I was like, yo, let me try that. So, because I know I'm like not getting outside enough, so I can't be getting enough vitamin D. So I started taking vitamin D, and I'm telling you, I feel better, y'all. I have way more energy. Obviously, I'm talking really fast. It's a little freaky, not gonna lie, but yeah, so I don't know. Vitamin D is not sponsoring me, but if you want to, vitamin D, call me, okay? So anyway, so that's probably why I'm being a little hyper right now. But I digress. So that is the plan for this weekend. I will be working on the masterclass, working on the OTB. Aaron and I are gonna be watching some Vampire Diaries. Forever cleaning and organizing, because, I mean, am I the only messy person? I know some of y'all are like, really like on top of like organizing, like, oh, I can't stand a dish in the sink. I wish that was me, you know, but it's not. So yeah, so I gotta always forever be working on cleaning and organizing. But every day is a new day to try to be somebody different, right? Okay, so I got 2 minutes left of my lunch, so I'm gonna cut this little clip here. Falcor agrees. He snorted to show his agreement to that. So I'm also, my phone is blowing up. So yeah, I'll be back this evening to let you know how things are going and if I get any work done tonight. Boop. Hi, good morning / afternoon. It's a little afternoon on Saturday. The last you saw me was on my lunch yesterday, which was around the same time. So it's been 24 hours. I didn't vlog anymore yesterday because I didn't do anything writing related. Most of the time on Fridays I probably don't, but you know, sometimes I might, maybe, I don't know. But, gosh, folks, can I talk, please? So, after I got off work yesterday, Aaron and I had to run some errands in town, and then we had to, we picked up dinner, and then we came home, and we ate dinner, and we watched Vampire Diaries, and then we went to sleep. So, yeah, that was my Friday night. But now it is Saturday, and I spent my Saturday morning, like I do most weekend mornings, laying in bed, checking up on my socials. Ooh, it's a little bump here. Checking up on my socials and watching. I didn't watch any TikTok this morning, but I did watch some YouTube, chatted with some people on social media, and just, you know, the huge. Also, Ruth Bader Ginsburg died yesterday, and I've just been reading a lot of panic. I'm feeling the panic as well, but I'm trying to stay positive. It's hard these days, you guys. 2020 is like, it's pretty much the worst year ever. So, yeah, it's definitely been terrible. My hair. You know, it's that grungy, I've given up on life look I'm going for. Anyway, so now that it's around noon, I've done all my regular, like, taking forever to get out of bed and say hello to the world. Aaron is working on the house today. I think I told you guys this a million times, but he's working on fixing up his parents' home so that they can sell it. So, yeah, so he's working on that. And so I have some time to work on things if Falcor doesn't want to stop whining in the background so I can get through this. I'll take you out in a second, okay? So just give me a second. Yeah, okay. I said give me. I started jumping around. So let me get through this quickly then because Falcor needs to go out. Okay, so what is on the agenda for this afternoon while Aaron is gone? I have a few things I need to get done today, or to work on today. I probably won't get done with any of those today. I need to work on my Neil Gaiman Masterclass. I'm gonna start the OTB process today. I also need to make my notes for my video that I'm going to film tomorrow, which is a review of the fantasy fiction formula. So, not sure what I want to work on first. It's just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. I don't know. You know what? I might start the masterclass first because I do need to eat. I haven't eaten yet today. And so that might be something that, like, you know, because there's a lot of videos and reading. So I could eat while I watch those videos and then maybe start working on the OTB a little bit. I don't know. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at. But Falx is, like, just, he's pouting now, so I gotta, like, take him out. So I'll come back in a little bit, let you know what I'm working on, let you know how things are going. But I just wanted to pop in and say good morning / afternoon, and it's time to get going on the day. I don't know what to do though. We'll see. We live across the street from a hunting ground, and it is turkey hunting season. Falky, how do you feel about the gunshot sounds? Yeah, he feels like he needs to sit on Mama's desk because he's scared. So, how am I supposed to get work done if you're sitting on Mama's desk, scared? You don't like the gunshots, do you? The turkeys are your friends. They come visit us in the backyard, don't they? That lighting, it's gonna go in and out. Alright, Falky, tell everybody, please stop hunting turkeys. We don't like the gunshots. It scares the doggies. Okay, so dogs have been let out. Dealt with Falcor's little freak out. I was gonna make something to eat, but I'm also feeling lazy. So I'm just gonna start working on the there was one of the good shots. I'm also going to start working on, I'm going to start working on the Neil Gaiman. I'm about halfway through. I just finished the world building video yesterday, so I'm going to read that section. There are, basically what I'm doing is I'm watching the videos, reading the workbooks, and like looking over the writing exercises and writing down ones that I think are helpful or interesting or to go back to, but I'm not actually doing them. I'm not doing them because I'm just not, like, I want to write down the ones that I think could be helpful later when I'm like brainstorming something new or when I'm gonna start working on my rewrite and stuff like that. But like, just for the purposes of this, like, I just don't want to write just to write. Like, I'm just trying to get through this, and that sounded kind of bad. Like, I'm not just trying to get through this, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, like, I'm just taking the exercises, and just like I did with craft books, I didn't do all those exercises either. I read them, I took them in, I outlined and marked the ones I thought were helpful, and then, you know, moving on. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. So back to Mr. Neil Gaiman. All right, so I took a little break. I made me an English muffin and an extra large egg and cheese omelet so I can share with the doggies. So I'm gonna cut a portion of it, probably close to half, for the dogs. They love their egg breakfast. And then I'm gonna put my everything but the bagel seasoning on my half because they don't get the seasoning. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to some Neil Gaiman. Oh, and don't forget, I'm still on that water game though. Somebody's back. So Mama had to readjust her setup.
You explain what needs to be explained.
Okay guys, quick update. I got through a couple of chapters of the masterclass. I finished with the world building. I did descriptions, humor, and then some of genre. So I don't really have that many left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, well, I gotta finish genre. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more chapters. The longest one out of those is the comics chapter, and I have no intention of ever writing comics. It's just not, I love them, but like, that's just not in my wheelhouse at all. So I'm thinking about maybe skipping that chapter or just seeing like what he kind of talks about. I don't know. It's a 27-minute video plus the workbook, and I just feel like, do I want to spend 30 minutes of my time learning about writing comics when I have no intention of ever writing comics in my life? I don't know. What would you do? Comment down below. I'm obviously gonna make a decision before I hear your answer, but I'm just curious. So yeah, but right now we're about to take a break, do a little bit of cleaning, and then a little bit of Vampire Diaries, and then I'll be back to work a little bit more on this. I might be able to get this done this weekend, you guys. Look at these weekend vlogs accomplishing things. But right now, I'm about to accomplish dealing with my laundry. So I'll be back. All right, guys. So I did a little bit of cleaning. We watched an episode of Vampire Diaries. And now it's back to my masterclass. I have decided that I am going to skip the comic one. I don't think it's going to be relevant enough for me. It's a half hour long plus the workbook, and it seems like a waste. And I don't have a lot of time, y'all. I'm old, okay? Clock is ticking. So, I'm gonna finish the genre and then skip the comics and go to dealing with writer's block is the next one after that. So hopefully I'll get through these in this little sprint right here. Then we're gonna do some more cleaning. Then another episode of Vampire Diaries. You see how it goes. Also, we recently, I think it was last night, finished season 1 of the Vampire Diaries. A lot happens in the first season, y'all. Also, if you liked Buffy and you haven't watched Vampire Diaries, I think you would like it. They borrow a lot of the world stuff, I think, from Buffy, but they do different stuff with it, so it's interesting. But alas, I want to get my goal, my new goal. It wasn't a goal originally. I was just gonna do some work. Khaleesi, she's upset her dad has left the room without her. I am going to make this goal to get this done, because just since I'm skipping that comics chapter, I think I can get this done this weekend, 100%. Especially since I have the live stream tomorrow with Lainey and Alexa and Liselle and Lindsay and Kevin. Also, I know I said I was gonna do like, I need to do a little bit of this and a little bit of prep for my video and a little bit of the what did I call it? OTB. I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of that today. I might just try to plow through and get this masterclass done. So let me get to it and see what I can do. Okay guys, well I just did my little, it was a little bit more than 20 minutes, but probably more like 30 minutes of working on the masterclass. I finished the genre one and then I did the dealing with writer's block. And I got some good notes on those sections. So I only have 3 sections left. I have the editing, rules for writers, and then the writer's responsibilities. So the editing video is 11 minutes, rules for writers is 12, and there's some change after that. So, so like, I don't know, what's that, 23, maybe like 24 minutes, and then writer's responsibility is just under 8 minutes. So about 30 or so minutes of videos, and I have about 9 pages of the workbook to kind of read through and make notes of. So I'll definitely be able to get that done. If not tonight, first thing in the morning. So I'm definitely gonna get that done this weekend, which just feels really good because I wanted to get both the master classes done by the end of the month. So then that gives me only the week to get the Margaret Atwood one, which I don't know if that'll happen because I was already halfway through this one from previous work on it, so we'll see. But I've also been thinking, because he's talking about like writer's block and plotting and all that stuff, and I just feel like this is like, who cares? But you know, I was calling my little binder thing the OTB, which was the outlining, this is like half the problem, I can't remember what it is half the time. Outlining template binder. I feel like that's just too, it's too much. I think I'm gonna call it the plotting Bible. I think Liselle may have actually recommended that. I didn't like it at first because like Bible to me is like where you go to get all your information for like your book. So if you have like a book Bible, it's like where you find all the information, all the like terms in the world and all. But this is gonna be a plotting Bible, so I guess it kind of works in that way because it's gonna have all of the worksheets and the notes and things that I'll need to plot out every book that I write for the rest of my life, hopefully. But I don't, let's ask Aaron. Aaron, off screen.
Yeah.
What do you think, you know what I want to create, right? With all my notes and stuff for my craft books and stuff?
Yes.
For plotting,
yes.
Okay. What sounds better to you, the OTB or the plotting Bible?
The plotting Bible.
Did you hear what the OTB stood for though?
I think I kind of got it as you tried to get it out.
It's an outline template binder.
Yeah, I'd go with Bible.
So even though it has that like kind of icky religious tone to it.
I don't think, I think Bible has been used for so many things like that.
Yeah, so my plotting Bible, you think that sounds better?
Yeah.
The PB? No, Peanut Butter already has. Peanut Butter already claims the PB.
That's that have the market on PB.
I'm about to get sued by Peanut Butter, so.
Yes, Peanut Butter is going to sue you.
That's what I said. Alright.
Don't come for us.
Don't come for me. And well.
Unless you're sponsored.
Yeah, I was saying unless you want to sponsor me. So, anyway, I'll take any sponsors, right? Peanut Butter, Nutella. You can also sponsor me. I'll take a sponsor from Coffee Cup. Anything.
Nutella for sure, because I have some stories about Nutella with Laura.
God. Well, that's not what we're going to talk about in this vlog. So, anyway, taking another break. We're going to throw our bedding in the washing machine, right, babe?
Yeah.
And clean up a little bit, do a little organizing, and watch another episode of Vampire Diaries, and then I shall return to try to finish this thing up by tonight. We'll see. Hey guys, it is later Saturday night. It's like 10:30. I think I updated you like, I don't know, like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I was supposed to be cleaning and then watching Vampire Diaries and then coming back to this, my masterclass. And we watched some Vampire Diaries and then I took a nap. for like 2 hours, which I'm not happy about. I've been having a hard time with napping, especially since I stopped drinking so much Diet Pepsi. And I didn't have coffee this morning, and I didn't have my vitamin D before I fell asleep, which was stupid of me, and that's why I just fell asleep, because I'm old and it's dark and that's what happens. So I took like a 2 or so hour nap, and then I woke up, we watched some more Vampire Diaries, and I had dinner, and now Aaron fell asleep early because he worked really hard today. So he is sleeping, and it's only like 10:30, and since I took a nap, obviously I'm not tired yet, although I'm getting kind of close to being ready because I don't want to sleep too late tomorrow. But I'm going to try to finish this masterclass tonight because like I told you guys, I don't have that much left. It'd be really nice to be done with it today so that tomorrow I can either just focus on my videos and like that kind of stuff, or maybe start the next one. But I'd like to get this done tonight. I'd like to see if I can do it. So that's what I'm going to try right now. I need to get me some more water. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And I know this is super exciting, so I'm gonna leave you on pins and needles, and I'll get back to you later to let you know if I can actually finish it. All right, guys, I did it. It's just before midnight. I finished the masterclass. Not sure what I'll move on to tomorrow. I'll decide that tomorrow. But I am very tired, and I think the ending of that masterclass gave me some stuff to think about. So I'm not gonna say what I thought overall, because I will be doing a review of it sometime soon. In a few weeks it'll go up, but yeah, I feel like I need to marinate on it a little bit more. There were some definite things that stuck out to me, and yeah, what's really funny is I've never read anything by Neil Gaiman, so now I kind of wanted to read something. So alright guys, well, I'm really sleepy and it's almost midnight and I don't want to sleep too late, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be back in the morning to start working on either the plotting Bible or the next masterclass or the notes for my video, depending on what time it is and what I feel like. But I will be back tomorrow, and I have that BookNet Fest writing stream thing, so yeah, lots of stuff tomorrow. So good night. Good morning, guys. It's like 11:45, 11:42 technically, Sunday morning. I've been up for a little while. I did get up originally at like 7:30, but then I was like, not today, Satan. So I eventually fell back asleep and woke up at, I want to say 9 or 10. I can't remember. It wasn't that long ago, but. And I did my usual Sunday routine, laid in bed, looked at TikTok, checked my social media, you know, the usual. And Aaron had to leave. He was doing some more work today, trying to finish up the house. So yeah, so I finally gotten out of bed here at the desk. I'm about to make some coffee because I didn't have coffee yesterday, and that was a huge mistake because I'm so used to drinking Diet Pepsi all day long, and now that I'm drinking water all day long, I need my caffeine some other way. So yeah, so what am I working on today? I think I want to get, I feel like I want to get something accomplished with the plotting Bible today. That's kind of what I'm in the mood for. Also, my notes for the video I'm going to film after the live stream. So the live stream's at 2. I'm assuming it goes to like 4. After that is when I'll film. So I need to make sure I have those notes ready for that. I'm going to film the review of Fantasy Fiction Formula. And then I need to record something for my toy channel, which I'm not sure what I'm going to film yet. I have a couple different options. So anyway, so what I did though is I went ahead and pulled the books that I plan to use for the plotting Bible. So I'm going to be using Hooked by Les Edgerton, Writing Deep Scenes by Martha Alderson and Jordan Rosenfeld. I just recently reviewed this. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description. Story Genius, which I did review a long time ago. I'll also link that in the description if you want to see my review of this. And then of course, the OG, Save the Cat Writes a Novel. I do have a review of this that will also be linked in the description. I plan to review Hooked and post that, not this week, but next week, I think. Yeah, that's the plan. So you'll get a full review of this. But those are the 4 books that I plan to use. Luckily, Save the Cat I already wrote notes on. So now I don't really need to, I don't think I need to go back through that. I'm gonna look over the notes I took to make sure they all work. And then, so what I need to do then is make notes for each of these books. So that's kind of, that's like the early work that needs to be done. So yeah, so I also need to like wash my face, brush my hair, put on makeup, all that stuff. But I need to have coffee and I need to eat. I don't want to do like I did last weekend and not do those things before the live stream. That was a bigly mistake. So I think I'm gonna work on that, and then I think I'm gonna start the, cause I already have notes for my review of the fantasy fiction formula, so maybe I'll just zhuzh those up real quick. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next. So, all right, I'm gonna make some coffee and make some breakfast, and then I'll be back. Hey guys, I am just updating really quickly. It is almost 2 o'clock, so we're about to go live soon. I've been chatting with Kevin for the last little bit. I had breakfast and coffee and kind of pulled up my notes for the video. To be honest, I've been talking to Kevin, so I haven't been doing this much. But during the live stream, I'm going to work on my plotting Bible. So I got my books ready, and that's what I'm going to be working on during that. And I may do a little bit of work because I already have the notes for my video. I just need to arrange them so that they go in the order of the things I want to talk about. So I might work on that a little bit during this rinse, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. And Kevin and I are about to hook up with, you know what I mean, not hook up, but link up with Lainey and Alexa and Liselle and Lindsay. A lot of L's. Lainey, Lindsay, Liselle, Laura, Alexa, and Kevin. Kind of like from Hamilton. And Peggy. Kevin's the Peggy. So. All right, well, I'm gonna go work on that, and I'll let you know how that goes when I'm done, how much I got done. So I'll check in later. Hey guys, it is about 9 p.m. on Sunday night, and I thought I would give you a quick update. The last we talked was right before the live stream. Live stream went really well. I ended up just working on my notes for fantasy fiction formula for the review, which I just filmed not that long ago. So we did that for 2 hours, did a few sprints during that, and I got everything, like I said, ready for the video. And then after the live stream, we talked for a little bit, and then I filmed my video, and then we had dinner, and we watched some Vampire Diaries. So that brings me to now. And I haven't showed you guys yet. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, why? Why are you so mean? My Instagram is on, or down in the description, but we have a new family member today. This is Buffy, you guys. This is little Buffy. We found, well, Aaron, my husband, found her on the side of the road today. She was left and she was crying and she was gonna get eaten by a hawk or ran over or something. So we picked her up and brought her home, and the dogs are very curious. But everyone is being very nice to Buffy so far, so I think she's very happy here. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice little house kitty. So right now Aaron's about to edit my review video that's gonna go up tomorrow, so I'm going to actually work on the next masterclass, which is the Margaret Atwood one. So that's what I'm about to do right now, and I'll update you guys in just a little bit. Say hi, Buffy. Say hi. Oh, look at this cute little girl. The dogs are circling like sharks. They're like, Buffy's up and moving. They're very interested. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let Aaron do some editing, and I'm gonna do some master classing, and I'll be back in a bit. Oh, all the dogs are sneaking up. Ah! Oh. Hey guys, it is, ooh, it's 12:04 a.m. I should be asleep, y'all. I have to work in the morning. But we just got done. Aaron edited my review that's going out tomorrow, so I had to watch it through, make sure everything looks good. I started the upload process. Sorry, I'm very tired. But while he was editing, I did make it through actually like the first 6 chapters of Margaret Atwood's masterclass. So some things I noticed just right off the bat is her videos are much shorter. Neil Gaiman's I would say the average was like between 17 and like 22 minutes, like the majority of his videos. Whereas hers, I feel like are more like 7 to 12-minute videos on average. I looked at like all of them, and I don't remember how many chapters his was, but hers is only 22, and I made it through 6 of them. I'm a third of the way through the workbook page number wise. Her workbook stuff is also very different. Like, Neil Gaiman would kind of take what he was talking about in the video but add a little bit to it in the workbook, and maybe some like key terms. He'd have like bold terms and things, like things to pull from and expand upon from his discussion, whereas hers is literally a summary, literally word for word a summary of what she said in the video, so you can just kind of skim that. And then always a list of resources, which I do like websites or books or something like that to look at in terms of that topic. And then also, sorry, I'm just like so thirsty, guys, oh my gosh. This is the first day that I haven't drank as much water as I have been, and I can like really tell, like I feel like very dehydrated, which is very strange because I lived most of my life a dehydrated monster. So my body's like, give us back that water. we've tasted the sweet life, and we don't ever want to go back to how it was. So anyway, my body is a we, by the way. It's a multitude. So anyway, her workbook is summary, resources, and then like 1 or 2 like assignment like things, whereas he would have like lots. He would have like 10 or 12 like exercises or questions to answer or whatever. So it's just very different. It's very like, it's interesting to like see them compared. I really like her. I mean, I liked him too, he was cool, but like I just really like her. She's very like, she's very Canadian, which you know I love Canadians in Canada. She's very soft-spoken, she's funny, like I don't know, I just like her. So I think I'm gonna enjoy this one, but I'm not sure yet because it's still like, you know, just skimming the surface of stuff. I'm not sure yet how to feel about like how helpful it is, but you know, it's still early on, so we'll see. But so yeah, what am I trying to say here? It's late. Okay, so recap of the weekend. I was able to finish the Neil Gaiman Masterclass. I was able to film my video, which I needed. Did the live stream with what we're now, I guess, being called the Trad Pub Squad or crew or something. This is someone called us during the live stream. So did that, and started the Margaret Atwood. So I feel like that was a lot accomplished. What I didn't get to work on is the plotting Bible that I wanted to, but I came up with a name, so trademark TM, can't take it. So yeah, so hopefully maybe because these videos are so quick and the workbook is different and easier, I might be able to get this done even before the next weekend. So you'll have to tune in next weekend to see if I'm still working on it or if I'm going to be officially working on that plot Bible. So yeah, make sure if you haven't yet hit subscribe and you like hanging out with me on the weekends, that you do hit that subscribe, because you know, we're all feeling a little lonely these days. It's nice to hang out. And don't forget, next Sunday is the last Let's Talk Craft Book Club chat of the month. Sunday, 3 p.m. Me, Kevin, and Edward from Ed Weird World. Check out his channel. All that's linked down in the description. And we're talking about Ursula K. Le Guin's, which, by the way, why did she throw the K in there? Are there other Ursula Le Guins showing their faces and she's got to distinguish herself? I don't know. But we're going to be reading her Steering the Craft, which I've already finished, as you guys know. So you'll get to hear what I think of that. So, and if you're watching this, it should be Wednesday. Should be. Well, actually, I don't know what day you're going to watch it on. This is going up on Wednesday. And if you haven't yet seen my review of the fantasy fiction formula, that went up on Monday. So you're a little behind. Why are you skipping around? Go back to that video. Go watch it after this one. Finish this one first. Alright, guys. I'm rambling. I'm tired. I got to wash my face. I got to go to sleep. I got to work in the morning. So it's been fun hanging out this weekend. It was kind of a slow weekend. But we did add someone new to the family. Buffy is currently hanging out in her little carrier. She needed a break. Her brother and sister, Falcor and Khaleesi, have been just very interested in her, following her around, sniffing her all around, nudging her all around, but they're being very good. So That's all you can hope for, right? All right, guys. Well, like I said, thanks for hanging out with me this weekend. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Bye.